Hello, Milliliter Sports Cable listeners. This is Mike Turner and Sam Ramage commenting on the Malta Rugby Football Union Cup game between Birkirkara Alligators and Ormy Sharks. The Alligators team is Caruana, McAuliffe, Kassar, Muscat, Patch, Bujaya, Hillman, Barlow, Samut, Devaney, Mifsud, Samut, Bono, Shibaras, Leopold. Substitutes are Samut, Elliott, Bezina, Zieg, Zemron, DeMarco, Busatil, Fenech, Bonello and R. Farouja. The Sharks team, Spiteri, Attard, Galia, Azapadi, De Bono, Spaniol, Border, Aquilina, Brincat, Ford, Crawford, Jordaminia, Sekel, Pisani, Falzon. And the substitutes are Yuri, Moreno, Zamit and Vela. This is the first game for the referee, Sean Dubbleseen, who is also the international team's manager. Over to you, Sam.
Well, we're just about ready to kick off with Max playing at scrum half for Sharks. We're just waiting on the referee to make sure everything's okay, and off we go. Okay, the ball did not go the 10 metres from the kick-off, so the referee has gave the option of kick again or scrum in the centre, and Alligators captain has chosen the scrum in the centre.
It's going to be an interesting game, this, because Alligators have improved greatly this season and Sharks have just come off the back of 2 wins, so their confidence is up.
Here goes the first scrum. Ball's in straight and out it goes. Good kick into space by Alligators. Oh. No, he's knocked it on just as he went to ground the ball. So that will be a 5-metre scrum for Sharks.
Lucky escape for Sharks there.
Very lucky indeed. The Sharks really need to move this out wide straight away or kick out into touch. Defensive play.
Now that try wasn't allowed because Joe Devaney, the fly half, knocked on just as he bent down to pick it up. He knocked it forward. That is a knock on, and that's why it's a scrum back.
That's a good scrum. Steady. Good clearance kick from the fly half of Sharks. Didn't make too much ground, but safety first. Alligators will throw in at the line out.
That was Ford, the fly half for Sharks. Ford.
I agree with your first comment there, Mike. Alligators have drastically improved this season and they're becoming a very good side, contending with the top teams in Malta. Good tackle. No, it was safe.
Nice break by Devaney, but good defence.
That's a ruck. Ball's out wide, been shipped right.
Oh! There was a man over and Leopold hung onto the ball. All he had to do was pass it and there would have been a try.
Definitely should have shipped that one. Definitely should have shipped it. Ball has to go left now. Has to go left. Hands were on. Hands were on. It's legal. It's legal. Defending well at the moment, Sharks. With the ground being wet and damp, players are slipping a little bit at the moment. Maybe need to change their boots. Oh, the referee's seen an infringement there, Mike. Who's it by? Who's he got? Penalty to Alligators. I think it was hands in the ruck there, Mike.
We're holding on.
Ooh. Oh. Advantage to Sharks, knock on by Alligators.
Very bad handling there by Devaney, the fly half. There's no need to drop that one.
Coach John Moreno at the side of the touchline is pacing up and down already. It's getting stressful being a coach in Malta at rugby. Poor kick from Sharks, scrum half. Give possession back to Alligators from the scrum. That's
Good
a
defence. Good defence.
Balls went into touch. Touch judge across the far side. Put his flag up. Looks like a Sharks throw in there, Mike.
Very good defence by Sharks. They have it. They're right up against it. They're on their own line. Alligators are too anxious. They're too anxious and too selfish. If they passed the ball out, they would have scored. But they didn't each time. They just tried to beat the man themselves. One of the laws of rugby is, one of the rules rather, not the laws, is that the ball will move faster than the man. If you pass the ball, you pass it and it gets across faster than the man can run. And this is something that players have to learn.
Balls went to the front of the line out. Another good clearance by the fly half forward for Sharks. Into space.
That was a knock on and the referee picked it up. Referee Doubleseen is doing very well in his first match. He's an international and he's a manager of the national team, so he should know his rugby. But it's very difficult to referee in rugby. You have to get into a completely different mindset from a player's mindset. You have to keep very, very calm and keep your eyes in the back of your head. You have to look all around you.
That's a good sturdy scrum. Looked like a bit of a late tackle there on the number 12. Referee didn't pick it up.
I would disagree with you. I think it was just because he threw the ball to kick it and then missed it while it was in the air.
Yeah. They've got to chase. They have to chase. Oh, he's going to run it back. The full back for Alligators, running it back. Good decision. Oh, never looked before he passed. Left his team in trouble.
It's still a scrappy game, Sam. What do you think so far?
I think Alligators have had a lot of possession. Unfortunately, they haven't used it at times, and where they should have scored in the first few minutes. However, Sharks again, though, have defended well. At the moment, they're under a bit of the cosh, as we say.
But I think the Alligators' backs look very quick, and they look faster than the Sharks' backs. So if they can get good ball and if they can pass properly, they should run in the score.
Yes, I agree. At the end of the day there, Mike, it comes down to who wants to win it more. Who wants to work harder, who wants to use their rugby brain, if you like, to see how things pan out during the game.
John Moreno, the Sharks coach, is now on the field and left wing.
Yes, there's been a substitution for an injury for the winger number 14 for Sharks.
Shivaras has gone off injured.
Come on, Gators, down the line, down the line. Down the line,
Oh, broken through the hole. Should be a try.
Lovely try. That was
Try
the way to do
scored.
it. Leopold was the
Scored.
scorer, the fullback. Came into the back line, went through the gap. But it was nicely timed passing that did it. That's what they should have done from the very start. That was very nicely timed passing. And that's how rugby should be played.
Very good try, very good try. Sharks unfortunately left a hole in their defence. One player came up too quickly in the defensive line, broke the chain and left the hole for the player to run through. Very good try, very well read by Alligators.
Elementary rule of defence is that the backs line up and come up in a line. If you come up in a W, it leaves a hole through which an attacking player can swerve and accelerate, and that always opens up the side, and that's exactly what happened there.
The fly half number 10 for Alligators is receiving some treatment at the moment by the physio before he proceeds to take the conversion attempt.
It looks like Sharks are getting reinforcement, and a player arriving late, Spaniel. He's hurrying round to join his team. I think he'll be on the pitch fairly soon.
I agree. Spaniel is one of the upcoming players in Malta at the moment. He's been working very hard on his skill level, and he's looking at a very bright future for Malta.
He spent about 2 years out with an injury, and he's come
correct,
back very strong after that.
Conversion
Brilliant kick from
attempt
Devaney.
successful.
Devaney,
Well
wonderful conversion.
Well done, great kick, fantastic kick. Alligators now 7-0 up. 5 points for the try and 2 points for the conversion.
Sharks are coming back. They're off, and they're going back at it hard. But stupidly, somebody ran in front of the kickoff, and the referee picked it up immediately. He's refereeing well at the moment. I'm very impressed with his debut as a referee.
Yes, he picked him up on that slight infringement by Sharks, being in front of the player at the kickoff, in front of the ball. So it's a scrum back, automatic scrum back by the decision from the referee. Alligators will put in the ball in the centre of the pitch. Oh, that's a good scrum by Sharks. Looks like they've turned it over.
It's turned it over. It's one against the head, they call it.
Unfortunately, the attack was not ready for the ball. What should have been good possession has now turned into a bit of... No, it's been slowed down. It's been slowed down. Alligators have got advantage for some infringement at the ruck at the previous tackle. Advantage still being played.
The referee has signalled advantage, and he's now blown for the offence.
Decision by the referee. Once the tackle had been made, the tackler did not roll away. After the tackle has been made by a tackler, he needs to roll away from the tackle so that he can get back on his feet and be a defensive player. Sharks have turned the ball over at that last contact at a tackle. There was no ruck. Number 10 for Sharks picked up the ball before the ruck had formed. And now back into the play, kicking possession into around the 10-metre area.
Here's Leopold again from fullback.
Sharks have stole it. He ripped it off the player. Well done. Excellent play. Advantage be given to Sharks for number 12 being offside at the tackle.
Over-eager, 2 players offside. Beppe Samut was one of them, the scrum half. There was no need to do that. Too eager.
Very good decisions by the referee at the moment. He's doing very well in his first match. Players just questioning the referee to find the decision that the referee gave. Kicked into touch. Sharks line out as it was a penalty. Sharks taking a quick line out.
Good tackling, Adrian Hillman, the old man of the Alligators side, showing his experience, knowing where to go, and stopping a very promising little move.
Spaniel for Sharks is warming up.
It was a loose ball, but Samut, who is a very promising scrum half, cleaned it up very nicely for Alligators.
The international prop, tight head prop for Sharks, is bound onto that ball on that maul, and he's holding it up very well. Did very well to hold his player and the ball up.
But Gators turned it over. Good experience from the Gators. They dug in there and they got the ball back.
Advantage given by the referee. Seen an infringement around the tackle area and around the ball. In the side of the maul there, Mike. Advantage given to Sharks.
Spaniel comes on now.
Player substituted for Sharks is number 17.
It's Yuri. Number 17 is Yuri. He's come off and Spaniel has replaced him.
Alligators organising the defence well. Communicating well. Oh, it's a chip forward. Chasing it down. Looks
Only
like it
just.
went forward from the Alligator's leg, ball went dead. Should be a 5-metre scrum there, Mike.
Has he given it? Yes, I think he has. Yes, he's got it.
Excellent decision. Well done. Well done, referee.
Beppe Samut was the one who cleared that for the Gators just in time because Sharks number 11, Crawford, was very nearly there, very quick. One of the good things about this referee is he's very, very mobile because he's a fast runner himself, good player, and it helps an awful lot to be able to get around the pitch very fast. Referees have to keep as close to the play as they can, and it's very useful to have a man who can run.
Sean Dublesine, the international team manager, now referee as well as player for Cavalieri, has been involved in rugby for many years, so he knows the laws and rules of the game.
Oh, beautiful try by
Ford.
Ford.
Try by Sharks, number 10.
Ford, and that was an excellent little dodge past a very weak tackle, but that's an eye-opener and a bit of a warning for Alligators if they're going to have to get their tackling in.
If I'm not mistaken there, Mike, that's his first try of the season.
I've no idea. But it's a fair bet because Sharks don't score that many tries.
Jules Crawford is about to take the conversion attempt for Sharks after the try scored by number 10, Ford. He was the playmaker in that move where he kicked the ball forward.
Beautiful little chip. A chip is a very, very dangerous thing to do, but it has to be done well. If you put it into space, it doesn't give the guys who are defending time to see it and catch the ball, but just drop it in either along the ground or in the air into the space.
Oh,
Brilliant kick. Brilliant
excellent
kick.
conversion by Crawford for Sharks. Excellent attempt from far out on the wing.
That's 7 each. 7 points apiece. Now that's really opened the game up. That's given Sharks their tails will be up again now, and it's a big warning for Gators. They're going to have to get their game right. That was a poor tackle that let the number 10 Ford through for the try.
Several
Very
missed
poor
tackles
tackle.
there, Mike. Several missed tackles, unfortunately, for Alligators in the defensive. But a good run there by number 10 for Sharks. It's a low restart. Nobody wanted to claim the ball.
Oh, he was offside then. He was in front of the man who had touched the ball.
Yes.
That was one the ref missed.
First mistake by the referee. Offload by number 3. Out to the wing, number 16, Moreno. It's a rock. Ball's been slowed down. Now it comes out.
Some in.
Good hit and tackle by the number 3 of Alligators.
I see Spaniol has got his head right in there right from the very start. He's working hard in there.
Forward pass by number 10 from Sharks. He turned around to catch that ball. It was a bad pass from the scrum half, from the ruck.
But he was running in front of the ball. This is the point. They've got to learn not to run in front of the ball.
Yes.
You have to hang back
Yes, exactly.
and take the ball on the burst.
Absolutely right, Mike. Absolutely right. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a timing error there between the number 10 and the scrum half playing.
Substitution here. Gators Betsina is coming on. He looks pretty eager to get into the play.
With around the 17-minute mark going through.